Leo, your week beginning the 25th of August may have seen you recently feeling very nostalgic, and that's made it much more difficult to be in the moment. It may have been past relationships, people who are no longer with us, or perhaps you've just needed some time out to reflect, perhaps even to embrace some healing. But at the very start of this week, an idea that started to germinate in the back of your mind towards the end of June can really start to gain traction. Also, Venus moves into your sign. If you have been doubting yourself or asking questions about a relationship matter, you can feel so much more alluring. In fact, your confidence is given a significant boost right through to the 19th of September with Venus in your sign. If you decide to give yourself some kind of glamorous makeover, your timing is perfect. But also Venus aligns briefly but powerfully with the electric energies of Uranus. I feel Venus being in your own sign could, particularly if you're single, see more than one person be drawn to you right through to that end of that second week of September. But something could happen quite quickly this week, which really can give you quite the buzz. But also, as this week goes on, Jupiter, which retains its status in a more sheltered area, does go into a chaffing right angle with Mars in your third house. There may be something that's still a little bit delicate that you need to talk about, but it could be a contractual matter, because the new moon at the end of last week was in your second house, but was in a awkward angle to Pluto in your sector of relating, but Saturn and Neptune in the contractual part of your chart. So if you've been waiting to hear news about something, with Jupiter squaring off to Mars, you could start to get a little bit frustrated. Also, towards the end of this week, Mercury starts to go into an edgy right angle with Uranus, and that also can add some brittleness. So it's important to just let that energy of Venus, Mercury speeding up, to work its magic and let things unfold without trying too hard. You do have a natural way, a radiance which is going to be increased this week. Have confidence, set your intentions about how things may go, because if you're waiting for news from someone else, there may still be somewhat of a delay. And perhaps part of this is because what you want from a situation is not quite what they want, and there may still be more discussion to be had. So with that rather tense link between Mercury and also Uranus at the end of this week, if you do let the frustration get the better of you, it could spoil still a very promising time for you.